Hello, mini golf fans. Welcome back to what is shaping up to be a very exciting day down on the green. Today, we are back watching Hector as he tries to take the lead away from Joe. Joe was up by 1 in this very exciting round of golf. We're on to the back 9, and looks like Hector is currently down on the green. Let's jump on down and see if he can take that lead away from Joe. Okay, Hector. Ooh, looking good there, bud. You are back down. Do you feel like you can do this today for us? Yeah, still that silent treatment. This hole is a par 3 and it looks like Hector needs to hit it into this weird UFO type thing and potentially get a hole in one. If he can do that, I think he's a shot at overtaking Joe. We did interview Joe earlier and he said take a stroke of luck for Hector to win. Alright, Hector is lined up. He's trying to feel out the pattern of when to hit it. It looks like it goes right, left, and then the center, and then back to the left. So he's going to go right now and hopefully, ooh, not enough speed. Hector, I am sorry, but that was shameful to watch. You gotta feel bad about that. Alright, he's right back to where he was. He is lining up once again. He's gonna probably write home to his mom and cry about that later. Alright, Hector, you got this. We believe you at the studio. We shouldn't, but for some reason, we do. Alright, he's lining up. He's taking a swing. Ooh, that's gonna be too late there, Hector. Oh, but he shoots over. Ooh, could this be? Is this good? Hector. Oh my gosh, Hector, that was incredible. You totally skipped the hole and somehow this might be a hole in 2. It's looking pretty good. Rolls out nice and slow into the hole. Wow, Hector, that was impressive coming off of the very, very rookie mistake on your first shot. Oh, it puts Hector up to a -2 and Joe, ooh, rough luck on the hole, Joe. Joe's at a 0, just a par for the course at the moment. Which brings us over to the next hole on the back 9, which is also a par 3. We have this spooky, scary ship. And hopefully Hector can continue to keep the good times rolling and not mess up too bad. Alright, looks like he's lining up. Oh, he's about to take his first stroke. He hits some speed to that ball. Ooh, over where the hole in one's at. He gets spit out. Not a terrible shot, but not a great one either. This next putt is going to be a big putt for Hector. And as we all know, I like big putts, and I cannot lie. Ooh, put some, too much speed behind that. He knew it right off the rip. You could feel he hit that ball too hard. He's going to take a par though, and hopefully squeak out his lead a little more. Nope, looks like Rosie is now looking down at Hector, coming up the course right behind him. She's sitting at a par. Joe is losing the ground he once held. It's very sad to see your champions fall. We have a bit of a bumper car action going on in this hole. And it looks like the best way to the hole, maybe not, it could be straight through, but Hector, he has different thoughts about that. He's gonna go around the outside, round the outside, round the outside. It's a decent putt from a fairly weak man, lining him up for a good potential at a 2 on this hole. Alright, he's aiming, he's looking, he's trying not to get distracted by the bumper cars that look like shoes.
Hey,
Lines up. Ooh, a light putt. Just gonna leave that one a bit short. Come on, Hector. We believe in you. We shouldn't, but someone has to. It's clearly your parents don't.
Hector, we're disappointed.
Yep, it's a fairly disappointing par for Hector, but he still maintains his lead. And Joe's back down to a par, and Rosie's up to a +1. The leaderboard has gone crazy. And what's this? UFOs? We're going to outer space. You are not ready. This course is now out of this world. Ladies and gentlemen, we have some mini golf on our hands. Up to a par 4. That is insane. for us here at Frightful Sports. I'm not sure how Hector's gonna play this one. It looks like maybe he's just gonna bounce off the wall and hope for the best. Oh, he gives that a good amount of speed. Ooh, Hector, that was rough to look at. Maybe if you loosen your pants and get a size that actually fits, your putts would be better. But he's a better angle this time around. He's gonna get a lot more speed. I can feel it. Up and over. Alright, nice bounce off the wall. And it looks like Hector's looking at what should be a fairly easy tap in for a birdie. Good amount of speed on that one. Right in the hole, Hector. That was beautiful. That birdie is well earned. You must feel very proud of yourself for that. Up to a -3. Hector is really crushing it this time around. He must have got his nerves shaken out last time. Got used to the course, got used to the putting. And he is just showing us a masterclass today in what is possible if you believe in yourself. We have lasers on the course. This is very dangerous and unsettling to look at. Hector lines up. He swings. Ooh, too early, Hector. You don't like to see that. That ball just got disintegrated. All right, he's gonna wait a little longer in this one. He putts. Decent amount of speed. Things are happening that I do not understand as a spectator. For some reason that pit opened up and then dropped right back down. All right, Hector, you can play it safe and just get it up onto the green. That light about blinded all of us here at the studio. Now that our retinas have been thoroughly vaporized, we almost didn't have to look at Hector's pathetic putt. Apparently telling him he was doing a good job at the start of this hole was a mistake, because now he's doing a terrible job. Ooh, decent, but is that gonna be good enough? Ooh. Some alien just threw Hector's ball back out of the hole. I do not know what's happening. This is unbelievable to watch. Hector, who was doing so well at the start, is now catastrophically failing. He's gonna put this in for what seems to be like might be a double bogey. Ooh, rough to look at, yep. Should just actually send that putter into orbit because you clearly do not know how to use it. Joe has snuck back up and is now again tied with Hector. Alright, next hole. Looks like we have some pinball action down on the green. It's not really a green anymore. This place is going nuts. The crowd is crazy. And it looks like Hector's some weird type of control over his surroundings. Oh, weird. He can control part of the pinball course. That ball is going nuts. It is defying the laws of physics. Ooh, tough break there, Hector. We're going to go with a very, very slow roll as the ball finds its way back to the return and pops out. Not like, you don't like to see that. He was such a promising player at the start here and has fallen by the wayside. He sinks that for a birdie though, which will bring him back up to a -2. It is respectable, but will it be enough as we head into the last few holes here? I'm on the edge of my seat. I can barely believe all the intense action that is going on. We're on some sort of like little planet asteroid type thing. I wonder if it has self-contained gravity. We're going for a par 4. All right, Hector, let's take a zoom out, take a look at your surroundings. Looks like on the other side of this whole planet, you will find the hole. He spins around, he looks backwards. This is odd behavior from a relatively decently skilled golfer. Oh, past the hole. We are entering orbit and out of bounds. Too much speed on that Hector. It looked decent, but unfortunately, the gravitational pull on this planet is not enough to keep the ball down. It looks like he's going back to the same thing. A little less speed this time, keeps it on the ground. The gravity keeps it sucked in. Decent shot. Ooh, gonna be just behind this little ridge here. Looks like he's gonna play it to the right a little bit. Try to play the slope. Gives it, ooh, not enough speed on that one. And bounced right off that slope. More speed I do not believe would have helped Hector there. Let's go for another nice little tap of a putt. And he brings home the par. The par on this hole, honestly, not too bad. But let's take a look at the leaderboard and see where he sits. He is still up 1 on Joe. Joe is fighting tooth and claw to get back in this game. If you can do it, we will never know because we can't see what he's doing. We can only see his name on the leaderboard. Hopefully, things continue to play out in Hector's favor. We're going from one planet to another as Hector rails this ball. Ooh, that was not enough speed. You could tell right off the rip that was going straight into the atmosphere. Hector, maybe it's the low oxygen space that's getting to him. He does it again. You don't like to see this. You do not like to see your athletes fall this far. It looks like he's mad. He fully maxed that thing out. It went flying. He's getting a good bounce. He does not get it. Hector looks like potentially another double or even triple bogey on this hole, depending on how this bounce plays out. Good amount of speed. Off the walls. Ooh, unlucky bounces there. Left it a bit short. Tap that in for a triple bogey. You know he feels like a loser now. +1, but Joe's also a +1. Hector still tied for the lead. Could potentially still pull this one out. Alright, it's time to blast off into space on this rocket ship and return to who knows where. Hector sees a weird geyser in the corner. Looks like he's gonna go for it. This is unprecedented. Looks like maybe he needs to wait for the geyser to start going off before he hits. His lines up, he hits good amount of speed into, went into the geyser, but not the right time maybe. Hector, that's hard to watch. It looks like he might be foregoing that. And his weak putt, man. I do not know what you're trying to achieve with that putt, but it did not go very far. Alright, he's gonna lay this one up for hopefully an easy putt. Ooh, he does not have the line. He's gonna have to do another setup shot. Hector, you're falling behind my man. Joe might have this one in the bag after a weak showing from a weak man on a strong hole. And somehow he bounces off, and this is not looking like it's gonna end well for Hector. That was a terrible shot, and he doesn't have the line. He's gonna tap it back to the center, and he overshoots it. Come on, Hector. This is painful to watch, even for me. Another weak, pathetic setup shot. Hector is falling by the wayside. It's gonna take a miracle for him to come out on top. He puts it into the rocket ship, and it's gonna slowly roll down to the hole for a +5 on that hole. Hector, I do not believe you have it. Nope. That is gonna bring us to the end. And Hector, what a disgraceful performance. Wow, he finished the first day, but he failed at life. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that does bring us to the end of this mini golf escapade. We were all rooting for Hector really strongly there throughout the entire day, but unfortunately, he just does not have the ability or skill in his tiny frame to pull out the win today. We'll be back next time with maybe some more mini golf. Might follow another contestant, we can get them to sign a release form. Because as we found out today, Hector, not really our guy to watch. So, come back and join us next time. And from all of us here at the studio, y'all stay spooky out there.